This is an actual castle. I'm going to show you this as much as I can while we have daylight. Now, our trip started off a little bit rocky, and I'll have another video about that later, but once we landed in Berlin, we got our rental car and headed straight over to the place we were going to stay for the night. A little village called Hohenerxleben. Now, Hohenerxleben is 2.5 hours west of Berlin and about 30 minutes south of Magdeburg. Hohenerxleben is a small, cute little village with a population of about 685 people, and it sits right on top of the Bode River. The property dates back to 1205 when the settlement was first documented, and in the Middle Ages around the 15th century, the von Krosigk family acquired the estate and remained its owners for nearly 450 years, transforming the medieval fortress into an elegant, aristocratic residence. Over the centuries, the castle was repeatedly expanded and remodeled, including major Renaissance and 19th century renovations. After the family was expropriated in 1945, the castle served various institutional purposes and later stood empty and deteriorated after the German reunification. Since 1997, it has been restored as a cultural center featuring theater, music, restaurant, hotel, and other artistic activities. And this is where we're staying for tonight. It's a castle right outside of Magdeburg, and it is gorgeous. Alright, so after almost 2 full days of travel, we have made it to our castle. And I'm not just being like silly. I'm going to show you this as much as I can while we have daylight. I'll probably show some more tomorrow. But you have got to check this out. Look at this room. We got a bed and a sink. That's crazy. Oh, Brown, she opened it. How did she open this thing? Oh. It goes down. Now, unlike modern hotels, this is a castle, so things are a little different. We made sure to reserve a room with a private bathroom and a private shower. However, those 3 rooms are separate. What do you think about the room?
It's very interesting.
I cannot believe we are staying here for the night. This is insane. And we arrived just in time for sunset. So if you've never seen a European bed before, this is the typical setup. 2 twin mattresses, 2 individual duvets or blankets, and 2 European pillows, which are 30-inch by 30-inch big fluffy down pillows. And it is the best night's sleep you will ever have. After a nice light breakfast in what is by far the most gorgeous dining room I have ever stepped foot in, we explored the rest of the castle and found that they also do wedding venues and other kind of events, so they have more formal dining areas. And from there we made our way upstairs to the other residential halls where they have a kind of like a museum set up where you can see the history and some of the restored rooms. It truly felt like you were walking through an authentic castle from the 18th or 19th century and how people lived back then. And since it wasn't fully booked, we got a chance to see what some of the other rooms look like. Once you've explored the inside of the castle, feel free to wander the grounds. There's several other buildings on the property. There are these old stables, there's an old chapel that's been here for a few hundred years, and there's an old cemetery. And then we just wandered the walking path for a while. You can actually go all the way down to the river and back around the other side. This was definitely one of the most memorable stays we've ever had, and I really want to go back. Now, I know what you're thinking, staying in a hotel must be so expensive. It was actually cheaper for us to stay here than in a normal hotel inside the city of Magdeburg. So yeah, totally worth it. Alright, so sadly we are leaving Hohenerxleben. It is time for us to get on our way. We need to cut some time to make up for the travel delays. I've had an amazing time here at Hohenerxleben, and now we are off to see Magdeburg and enjoy that. So, because this is our first stop here on our Germany and Europe tour, stay tuned for the rest of the videos because boy do I have some tales to tell. Raw pork with onions, one fresh bread.